Pain is temporary. Rejection is temporary, right? Your ugly is temporary, but regret is forever, right? Go ask out a girl on the street. Maybe she says no. Maybe she says that she thought you're gay. Maybe she says that you're ugly, right? The pain that you'll receive from hearing her call you ugly or gay will last max to max 2 weeks. But the pain of not having a girlfriend, not ever experiencing teenage love, that is gonna haunt you, bro. Teenage love is a must. Every guy should go through teenage love, right? And I'm speaking from experience. See, it's just feels like how God intended it to be for me, right? That's what my experience was with teenage love, right? Like the first love. That's what I'm talking about. The first relationship, the first proper relationship, right? And there's gonna be guys saying, "Oh, don't get into a relationship, bro. Like she'll break your heart, you'll get broken, right? And then you won't like any other girls, right? You'll mess up your life." But like, how big of a wuss are you, bro? Like, break up? I mean, like, it's a part of life, man. If you're scared of breaking up, right? If you're gonna live life, if you have that mindset, right? That "Oh, I'm never gonna date a girl because I'm scared that she'll break up with me." Bro, that's like saying, I'm never gonna be born because I'm scared I'll die one day. Like, bro, if you're a teenager, like, I'm gonna be very honest with you, right? That most teenage relationships don't even last for a year, right? It's very rare for teenage relationships to last for a year, more than a year, right? But if it does, that means, right, it is gonna, be there for like some time. My relationship was around 4 to 5 months, right? And you may be like, "Oh, okay, but bro, I want something long term." Like, trust me, those 4 5 months feel long, right? Because when I broke up with my girl, right, I was just counting the months on my fingers, and I'm like, what? It's barely been 5 months, like only been like 4.5 5 months, right? And it felt like it was so long. That is what you call the love, the fever of love, right? But yeah, as I said, there's gonna be guys who are gonna be like, "Yo, you'll get your heart broken, you won't be able to study," and like, bro, unless you're getting like directly married, and chances are that if you've never experienced love before, and you go in like you step into the dating market with the goal of just marrying the first girl you see, they're gonna stay single for a long, long time, right? Because that is simply not how love works, right? Unless you get arranged marriage, unless you get an arranged marriage, which, I mean, sure, if you're okay with that, then yeah, get it done. But I don't want to get an arranged marriage done. That's why I'm stepping into the dating world. The first time I stepped into the dating world was in 2022. I was at like this resort in Karnataka. It's like a state apart, right? And I met this girl, and she was from the same city as me, and she was from Mumbai, right? And bro, I was like a sub 3, sub 4. Like, back then I was so chopped, man. Like, I think I wasn't even 14, I was 13 at the time. I was gonna turn 14 that year, I'm pretty sure. Bro, I don't even know. And this girl was legit taller than me. And but I like we dated. It was a, what do you call it? Of long distance, yeah. It was a long distance relationship. It was an LDR, right? Even though she stayed like pretty close to me, she stayed around an hour away from me. But I was a kid. I wasn't allowed to go out that much, right? We dated for like around 2 3 months, right? Stuff like that. But I still found love somehow. I broke up with her very, very badly. Like, she didn't want to break up with me, but I still, I tried breaking up once and she's like, I don't want to break up. So 2 weeks later, I'm like, okay, I haven't seen this girl in like months. It's been like 5 months since I've seen her. It's hard to live like this. I just messaged her, hey, really sorry, but I don't think this is gonna work out. And I said something like, have a good life or something like that. And I just blocked her. And I proceeded to get, prank call for the next 6 months. 6 months, right? And that's only like the first, it wasn't even a relationship, right? The actual first relationship was in 2024. And it was amazing. Like, the girl was my first kiss, right? And wow, it feels like a dream. Like, that's how amazing it was. That is why I'm telling you, even if the girl isn't that good looking, right? Of course, I would never tell you to, drop your standards, but I would say that if she has a good heart, right? You know, most girls our age, they don't have a good heart. And if they do, they're not that good looking. And if they don't, they're pretty good looking, right? But if you find a girl who's like, even like a 4 out of 10, right? And she has a good heart, I would say go for it, bro. Especially if you're looking for a relationship, right? And of course, sleeping around exists, right? And it's not that hard to do, but a real relationship, like a teenage relationship, teenage love is something else. So please stop getting scared of these women in public, right? Who look your age. Maybe she's from your school. Just go do it. Be cringe, right? Maybe you'll be made fun of in school for the next 2 weeks. Go ask another girl. Go ask another girl. Once the girl says yes, no one's gonna remember anything, anyways, right? So, as I said, the pain of regret outweighs the pain of rejection, the pain of getting called ugly or gay. So, be happy, stay smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.